Hello folks, we're going to do something a little different today. I've got a PSE, it's a Heritage Series Impala bow. It's my recurve that I use when I'm shooting recurve. And this is my lucky bow. This is the only buck, Pope and Young buck that I've shot. I shot with this bow, and what I was wanting to do is put a rattlesnake skin on the outside of the limbs. This is a takedown bow, so we'll take the limbs off. And what I plan to do is just sand them lightly with just a little steel wool, not much. I don't want to get into the fiberglass any, but we'll get in and sand them a little bit. I've got two different snake skins. One of them, I can slide some of this out a little bit. One of them is a Western Diamondback. I actually got this one not too far from the house here. It's pretty good size. It looked pretty good on there. And then I've also got Timber Rattler, and it wouldn't be too bad either. Slide some of that out. It's got a pretty neat design on it. It probably would show up better than the Western Diamondback, so we'll see. We'll get down to that point. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and take the limbs off the bow. Oh, one other thing I forgot to add. I was going to take the handle part of the bow right in here, and I'm going to probably sand it down a little on the sides. I don't want to take much on the front or the back. Sand it down a little bit, and we're going to lace on a leather handle on it. So we'll add that to the mix. But we're going to go ahead and take the limbs off at this point. Then we may go ahead and add like a piece of deer antler or something, glue it to the end. That way we won't need the Allen wrench. We just automatically can take it down and fix it up. Add 2 or 3 things to it. That's all it takes to take it apart. And we'll go ahead and start sanding the limbs. Something else we're going to need to pop out are these washers. They're kind of pressed in there. It's kind of a countersunk washer that the hex head. Let me pull one of these out real quick. And you can see it's angled, and it just sits in that head. So we need to pop that out so we can get and sand this. So then once we get the snake skin on there, we go ahead and we'll press that back in again when we put it together. I found the easy way to get this little washer out is just take just a regular socket that'll fit right inside the hole, and then just give it a few taps. Put your hand underneath there to catch that, and it just pops straight out. And there's a little washer. Like I said, we'll put that back in once we get the snake skin on. Okay, we got a little towel down to protect the back of the bow, and we'll just get some of the steel wool And I just kind of like to use kind of a little circular motion. And I'm not trying to tear the fiberglass up. I'm just kind of giving it, kind of roughing the surface up just a little bit. Is all we're doing. And we'll take that all the way up. We won't mess with the tips. You can see there's a line right here where the tip starts, and we'll stop right in here and bring it on up just in this part here. And we'll go ahead and sand those down. Here we've got one limb sanded. You see the difference in the texture. Taking it all the way up to the tip. And we'll go ahead and sand the other one, and at that point we're ready to start rolling the snake skin out and get ready to start gluing it on.